وطاعة ممن حراما يأكل مثل البناء فوق موج يجعل. And he says here, and obedience from the one who eats from the forbidden, haram, is like the one who builds an edifice or a building upon a wave. You can't build a building upon a wave, it has no foundation. فاقطع يقينا بالفؤاد واجزمي بحدث العالم بعد العالم. So fix absolute certainty, yaqeen, in your fu'ad, in your heart, and know firmly that the universe was created after non-existence. So Allah says, kun fayakun, being it is, being it was. Okay, so like the Catholics say, it was created ex nihilo. There was nothing that existed, and Allah created everything out of nothing. أحدثه للا احتاجه الإله ولو أراد تركه لما ابتدأ. Allah created this without need for it, and if He wanted to abandon it, He would not have initiated it. He would not have started the creation. He would not have created creation if He was going to just leave it. So it's created for a purpose. And then they start going into the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is an extra line. فَهُوَ لِمَا يُرِيدُهُ فَعَلَ وَلَيْسَ فِي الْخَلْقِ لَهُ مِثَلٌ. So He is the one who has willed it into being. فَعَلَ.
Fa'al, He is the one who does what He wills.
What He wills. And there is nothing in this creation, or who creates, like in
there's nothing in creation that resembles Him. That.
Yeah, okay. For He, whenever He wills, acts, right? Fa'al. Yeah, fa'ala lima yurid. I did translate this. For He, whenever He wills, acts, and there is nothing like in creation like unto Him. قدراته لكل مقدور جعل وعلمه لكل معلوم شمل. Then thus from His omnipotence is every possibility made, from His omniscience includes. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وهو لما يريده فعال وليس في الخلق له مثال. For whenever He wills, acts, and there is nothing in creation like unto Him. ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. قدراته لكل مقدور جعل وعلمه لكل معلوم شمل. Thus from His omnipotence is every possibility made, and His omniscience includes all knowledge. منفرد بالخلق والتبدير جل عن شبه ونظيره. Alone in His creation, He orders it. Majestically exalted is He above resemblance to His creation or equals. حي مريد قادر علام له البقاء والسمع والكلام. Living, willing, seeing, knowing, for Him alone is ongoing in existence, baqa, hearing and speech. كلامه كوصفه كوصفه القديم لم يحدث لم يحدث المسموع للكليم. His speech is one of his eternal attributes, not created for the hearer, referring to Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. Talking about his speech in the Quran is his speech, and this is an important issue in the history of Islam, and debates were held over this, and people were sometimes executed over their different positions, and the fitna between the Mu'tazilite and say Ahmed ibn Hanbal. But anyway, يكتب في اللوح وباللسان يقرأ كما يحفظ بالأذهان. The Quran is written upon tablets and articulated by the tongue, read as it is memorized by the mind. أرسل رسوله بالمعجزات ظاهرة لخلق باهرات. Messengers alayhim salam have been sent with inimitable miracles, with illuminating proofs of their veracity to the creation. So one of the characteristics of the messengers, the Rusul, is their miracles. وخص من بينهم محمد فليس صلى الله عليه وسلم فليس بعده نبي أبدا. And he chose from among them, from all the messengers, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and there will be no prophet after him ever, sent as a prophet. فضله على جميع من سوى فهو الشفيع والحبيب للإله. And he chose from among them Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And there will be no prophet after him. His superiority is over all others. Meaning here, according to my Shaykh, all of the prophets, all of the messengers, all of the angels, all of creation. Okay. So this is the traditional Sunni belief about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's the best of creation. There's no doubt, there's no comparison. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he is the intercessor. He intercedes on the day of judgment, Al-Shafi'i, and Al-Habib Li'ilah, the beloved of God. And then so what Imam Ibn Raslan does here is he's teaching about Allah and what we believe about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then he's going to teach about the messengers, and he explains the messengers, and then the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his station amongst the messengers, that he is the highest of the, not only the highest of the messengers, but the highest thing in creation. Okay. وبعده فالأفضل الصديق وبعده فالأفضل الصديق والأفضل ثانية له فاروق. So who is that referring to? Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, and then Umar ibn al-Khattab, right? Al-Faruq. So memorizing this poem, it teaches the traditional Sunni belief about God, the prophets, his messenger, the prophets and messengers, then the companions, the Sahaba. So he says here,